Palestine! Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Free, free, free Palestine!
هذا سلام فلما السلام ونظرة تؤلم قلبي في المنام كلام بعد كلام وعين تنزف ماء في فضاء بين فضاء لا مكان له في الوجود لم لا لم لا 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 لم لا لم لا 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 لم لا لم لا 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 لم لا لم لا 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 لا
شعب واحد ما بيلين
شعب واحد ما بيلين
1 2 3 4
1 2 3 4
Occupation no more!
Occupation no more.
One of the things that we see out of all of this, as much as we have anger inside of us from what's happening, how much we're trying to call to truth and justice, and how much we're trying to express that truth through our own means of little abilities of being able to see what they're doing and what's going on with them over there, and sharing it on our social medias, and trying to explain our stance on how inhumane of what's going on, generations, family lineage lines just being obliterated and decimated.
Right now, the Palestinians are being oppressed and are suffering.
You swipe, you scroll, and you see graphic videos. You see dead bodies. You see children under the ground. You see parents looking for their kids. Fathers digging in what something was called their home.
I would say one of the core things that we've been feeling the past couple weeks has been easily powerlessness and helplessness.
It's really just, it makes me so, it makes me nervous, because my mental health has been giving me a toll on everything that's been going on. I haven't been able to feel happy at all.
With all of that, we still remain hopeful with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that it's going to happen, that we're going to be successful at the end.
We should not forget what's happened here. We should not forget those who have fought, those who have died, and those who have still lived to push for their rights, push for their liberties and their freedoms. We are in a position as Americans that is very privileged, and many cannot say the same, but that does not mean that we should let our privilege overcome the atrocities that happen overseas.
Over the last month, 10,000 Palestinians have died. And that's just within the span of 1 month. And 4,500 per children. These little kids, their bodies are laying there on the floor with cuts, bruises, injuries. Some of them don't even have a body.
Having to ask the question, why? What did we do? And some other children just telling their parents, don't worry, I'm okay. I'm okay, Dad. Don't worry about me, I'm all right. And hearing these, young masters of emotions at that age, inshallah, we have hope that they will be the next generation of truth that will prevail in that region, inshallah.
Even hospitals right now, they are limited to equipment. They don't even have any equipment for the anesthesia at all. So they're basically doing like a surgery while they are awake, which is so eye-opening.
These events, these issues are just the worst that it's been in recent times, but there have been much worse situations, and there have been atrocities that cannot be ignored either.
I would say for me, the best way to describe how this entire thing has been feeling is if you were at a mall with your friends or whatnot, and as you're going through the mall, you're enjoying your day, and then suddenly you see somebody going into cardiac arrest or a heart attack, and they're on the floor suffering, and everyone's just looking at each other. Maybe some people are recording or some people are calling for help, but the person's still suffering, and the doctors aren't there yet, and it's like, what do we do? You're seeing suffering right before your eye, and you're not sure what to do. We are all looking at each other and not knowing what to do and expecting someone else to do something.
To those of you who are of Palestinian descent, I hope that you will one day be able to overcome the tragedy that has been experienced by your people. And I hope that not only will you be able to overcome it, that you will be able to be much better than individuals such as I in the West will ever be, that you'll be able to treat us more humanely than our leaders ever could. And to those who are of descent in the West, and specifically in the US, I hope that you are able to recognize our failings in this situation and in the past as well.
Trust your voice. There's so much power in your voice, even though sometimes it feels like your words fall on deaf ears. They don't. People hear you. Your actions speak louder than your words, and as long as you continue the good fight and you stand for what you believe in, you will eventually be heard and change will eventually be made. God willing, we will see some form of peace in our lifetime, but if not, remember your humanity. Thank you.
For what I would want future generations to kind of think about in the aftermath of all of this when it's over, and it will be over, is that these kinds of things should be prevented, and we didn't do a good job of preventing this. We're doing all these boycotting and all these protests, all these movements, only when the suffering began. This could have been prevented had we done something beforehand. Had we taken a grasp of society like we're doing it now. If we had done it earlier, then we wouldn't have lost so many lives. And I think these kinds of things, genocide especially, we're often always late to act on time to save lives. And before we know it, it's too late.
Save Gaza, save the children, and free Palestine.
I wish I could go save them all. I wish I could go pick up all the children and protect them and bring them with me.
Alhamdulillah, all of our Palestinian families that are out there, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep you, safe, to keep you patient, and to keep you strong. So many videos and audios that uncles and aunts and grandmas sent to their kids that say, be patient, we're okay here, we have the strength here, we see you guys out there helpless and we feel bad for you guys out there, we see the problems that you guys are facing with your presidents and the lies of your media and the people around you guys that are oppressing you and fighting you and stabbing your kids in their homes. We're making dua for you guys and continue to make dua for us as well, because they don't know if they're going to see the next day or not, and they literally end all of their audio notes and their videos saying, this might be my last message. So just have one message for you to remember us in your dua, and to remember that you stay strong out there with us, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep them firm, and keep us firm and keep us able